What Zelda game has the best soundtrack? Skyward Sword comes to mind immediately. Wind Waker's is also really, really good. This game's is really, really good. OT and TP, just throw them out. Well, I mean, they're all good. Don't throw them out, actually. They're all good. I think if I had to pick one, Skyward Swords is the best. I think Skyward Sword has the best soundtrack. Also, Potato, thank you so much for the 9-month resub. Appreciate it, dude. Thanks for the good luck. I will try my best to not fail Swamp Gossips again. I only remember like 3 or 4 songs from TP as being like particularly memorable. Like the ones that are memorable from TP are really good, but I only remember a few. I don't know. I also do not like that game that much. TP is my least favorite 3D Zelda, so I'm a little bit biased against it. I don't, Zuner. I actually was going to get a 125 on a run earlier today, probably. But, I failed the recoil flip to Igor Bridge twice. Like, and then I proceeded to practice it and did it 20 times in a row without failing it. It was really good. It's okay. Sorry, Midnight. They're just my opinions. Nothing more. Wavebirds is non-negotiable, though. You can never convince me. I'm just kidding. Oh, man. Yep, that's one of the few I remember, Poke. I do remember Minna's Lament, and it's really good. I don't know, Omni. The speedrun of TP honestly looks more fun than playing that game casually. Like, way more. I mean, generally I find speedrunning a game after you beat it the first time more fun, but also just playing that game casually, like, really bothers me. I don't know. I have not alpha. I know of it, though. But I've never played it. There's a couple areas of TP, though, that I actually think are, like, really, really good. The beginning, the opening of TP is probably, in my opinion, like, one of the strongest openings in a Zelda game. Like, I definitely don't... I acknowledge its strengths as a game. And TP's opening is really, really good, I think. A lot of backtracking, but that is like the only flaw I can find with it. The storytelling and like the gameplay isn't bad. A lot of games, a lot of the other 3D Zeldas open a lot slower. Thanks, Tiger. Skyward Sword has one point where backtracking like really bothers me, and like they really can't make me feel better about this just by changing it, and it's when you have to go get like the water in Skyview again. You have to like, not only do you have to go into Skyview again, but you need to like they added a whole bunch of stuff that makes you have to get through it a second time. Like they added new puzzles, which wouldn't bother me, except they're like the puzzles aren't clever enough. They're actually not clever at all. Like those puzzles are just bad. It's just find a key, and the key is like not cleverly hidden at all. Like, I'd be fine if going in there was, like, somehow made fun again, like the puzzles were good or something. But they're not. I did not enjoy that little, instance of backtracking. The rest of it was fine, though. Like, the game didn't make you backtrack in that many other areas. They generally added new areas to go to. That was a bad HMS anyway.
Oh!
No! I've beaten OOT and MM 100%. I do not, or I've beaten A Link Between Worlds 100% as well. Is there any others? I think that's it, just those three. I've gotten close to 100%ing a few of them. Like, I nearly 100%ed Skyward Sword. Nearly 100%ed Minish Cap. I'm trying to think if there is any others, though, that I've done 100%. And I don't think there is. I think that's it. I don't always 100% games, really. Especially, like, I don't have time to 100% games anymore. Except for MM, because that only takes, 4 hours, but... Like, 100% MM is pretty easy. I can do that one, like, once a day if I felt like it. Pretty short. Not much in that game. I have 100%ed MM quite a few times. I've done it enough that it should just count. Like, I've 100%ed every Zelda. I've done MM like 50 times. That's probably enough. I've done it way more than 50, actually. I've probably 100%ed MM 100 times or so. I don't know, how many runs of 100% have I finished? I'd say around 100 might be accurate. Maybe a little bit less than 100. I'm not sure. But I did like nearly 1,000 attempts of MM Hundo, and while the majority of them do get reset, the ones that were early on obviously did not reset that often, and stuff like that. I have never played The Last of Us. In fact, I only just found out what it is because Sample told me, like, 2 days ago. Or something. Like, I had no idea what The Last of Us was until a few days ago. I just knew it was a game that people liked, but I didn't know anything about it. It was casual. It was back when I was a kid, Freddy. I have not played OT very seriously in a long, long time. Like, for the entire time I've been speedrunning, anything I've done with OT has been generally a meme or a joke. I've never actually played it for more than, like, the time it takes to do one run. I think my longest session with OT in, like, 3-4 years was, like, 3 hours, where I, like, started learning OT Hundo. I do not remember why. But I, like, learned up to, like, Ice Cavern in the VC route, which is a lot earlier. I don't remember why I was doing that. I honestly could not tell you. Symphony of the Night speedruns are actually really good. I've seen a few. It's a very glitch-heavy game, but it has a lot of different categories as a result. That, like, ban certain glitches or whatnot. I have never played a Resident Evil game in my life. No, as a kid, they never really interested me. I hear really good things about 4. I have heard that. No, I've never played Battlefront. I've not played... If it's a shooter, I have not played it. There are only 2 shooters that I can say I've played. So, if it's a shooter, you're probably wrong. Unless it's one of those 2. I would never... I can't stream Banjo-Kazooie, A. I'm not gonna learn its speedrun. Its speedrun doesn't really interest me. I like watching those speedruns, but not doing one doesn't really interest me. And I also have no way to stream Banjo-Kazooie, unless I were to stream emulator, because I don't... While I have an N64, I do not have a capture card that can capture N64. Or a monitor that can display the signal from an N64. So... I meet a problem with regards to N64. I don't like the rule set for Banjo-Kazooie 100%. I mean, it's not my place to, like, say that, I guess, because I don't run it. But the rule set deters me from running it. Like, the rule set is part of why I wouldn't run it, so at the same time, I think I do have the right to, like, kind of give my opinion on it, because I think the rule set deters runners, like, new potential runners of the game. Because the rule set of Banjo-Kazooie allows for you to have a completed 100% file so that you can do a glitch that, the glitch gives you every upgrade in the game straight from the get-go, but it requires a completed file. And in MM, whenever we encounter a glitch, because there are a lot of glitches in MM that require the use of another file, and then whenever we encounter one of those glitches, the way we've always treated it is, you can do it, but the time that it takes you to set up that file is part of the time of your run. Like, you can't start the run with that file already set up. If you wanted to be able to use it, you'd have to set up the file. I don't know. Banjo-Kazooie community is entitled to do what they want, but because I am in a community that basically does the opposite of what they did, whenever we encounter a glitch like that, I'm always going to be on the opposite end of that. I don't know anything about the Conker games at all. I've seen the Conker games played, like, in general, once or twice. I didn't think it was very funny. It didn't look very fun. Not my kind of game. Referring to Bad Fur Day. I know they made, like, a Game Boy Conker game that was, like, a lot more appropriate and, like, for, like, little kids or something. It was rated E. It was more aimed at little kids, and then all of a sudden the N64 game was aimed at, like, I don't know, teenagers and up, I guess, or something. But, like, what I saw of Conker did not look appealing at all. DK64, I also do not like. DK64, like, just plays really weird to me. I don't know. Like, I did play it as a kid. I never owned it, but I actually did play it and play through most of it. But I wasn't having a lot of fun. In the Banjo games, I did like, for the most part. I do not really remember. You're unsubbing. Sorry, Gunray. Dang, dude, like, people are asking for my opinions today, and there are over 200 people in here. Like, someone's going to disagree. I'm sorry. I'm giving my honest opinions. But there are 200 people in here. Someone's going to disagree. Opinions are bad. Don't have them. Because then everyone in your chat gets all up in arms when you say one they don't like. I never played GoldenEye, never owned it, so I do not have an opinion on it. I didn't have too many games as a kid. I had a few. I don't know. It's 1 rupee. I've never played the Zelda CDI games, and I don't really have that great of a desire to do so. I've heard good things about GoldenEye. Casually. I don't know. I probably won't really end up ever playing it at this point. Like, maybe. Nice. We're out. MM as a kid was my favorite game. I don't think it's my favorite game anymore. It's still up there, like, top 5. There's just so many games I've played that I've just really, really liked these days. I really, really like Xenoblade. I really, really like everything Pokemon related. I don't know. This is absolutely, like, it's easily my favorite Zelda game, though. And it's up there as one of my favorite games. There's just so many, I've played a lot of games. What is my top 5? I would not give you an order, but, Xenoblade, and then Pokemon Black and White, not 2. Black and White, I think, is better. Majora's Mask, and then it gets harder. So those 3 would be the top 3. Maybe Crystal as well. Honestly, Crystal and Black and White might fall in the top 5 2 Pokemon games. Really like Portal 2. Gen 4 Pokemon games are okay. Heart Gold, Soul Silver might fall in the top 10, to be honest. Heart Gold, Soul Silver is also one of my favorites. No, Joe Braz, you're not the only one. Pretty much everyone agrees with you. Alright, guys. I gotta be real with you, because this is a pet peeve of mine. If you're ever going to say, am I the only one, followed by something, you're not the only one. Alright, I'm gonna answer your question before you ask it. You are not the only one. I promise. In fact, your opinion might even be the opinion that the majority of people hold. Just throwing that out there, because I see am I only one, like, am I the only one is completely overused. It's almost never true. It never is true, first. But a lot of the time I see it being used with an opinion that is actually the majority opinion. Xenoblade Chronicles X is in general disliked compared to the original Xenoblade Chronicles. Butter, that is like the one exception, okay? And it's not even true because you don't. So, no, I'm just joking. Some people actually honestly do like the GameCube version. Yeah, Joe Braz, the question is fine. It's just the am I the only one thing is the thing that triggers me. The question is perfectly valid. If you remove the am I the only one. That's all. I like, that actually does bother me because it gets completely overused. Like, people say that all the time. And I don't know, it just bothers me. But yeah, in general, X was received poorly compared to the original. It was still received kind of well. But not nearly as well as the original. And prompted a shift, in theory, with the sequel, because they've announced Xenoblade Chronicles 2. There are already 2 Xenoblade Chronicles games, but one of them is just Xenoblade Chronicles. The other one is Xenoblade Chronicles X. They didn't give it a number. And it seems that as far as it goes, the next one they're making is for the Switch, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. They are ignoring X as far as the numbering system goes, which suggests that X is kind of like a side game, or at least they're treating it like that now. And that 2 might be more similar to the original. And if it was, then I'd be very happy. No, gents, you are not the only one. Nice, 19. That's decent, I guess. That's like my upper limit on ocarinas right there. I don't want any higher than that. Dude, my dad likes Nickelback. Or at least he did. I haven't heard him listen to it in a long, long time, but he probably still does. That'd be pretty fast, Deku. Save all kinds of time. That's actually so true. If you can do menus quickly, even if you, like, really, really suck, you actually do look like you know what you're doing. Like, especially in, like, an RPG where, like, nobody can read the menus if you're playing in Japanese. Like, if you're just doing it really fast, like, it just looks like you know what you're doing. You just look so professional. Like, here I am doing these Japanese menus at light speed. My gameplay is garbage, but here you go, dude. Here are some menus. Look how good I am. My god. Oh my god. Like, you can't tell what's going on in this menuing, but it's happening pretty quickly, so I must clearly know what I'm doing, because you don't, because you can't even read it. And just look at this speed. Like, I am so practiced. Yeah, generally frozen. That's for the most part accurate. It's just really funny to me. Because it does look really cool when you can do menuing in a Japanese RPG, like, really, really fast. It just does look cool, generally. But a lot of the time, it's memorizing menuing. Like, depending on the game, I guess. It depends on the game, for sure. But a lot of the time, I think that's what gets the most attention from people, is the thing. Is if you can do menuing fast in, like, a JRPG, where you keep, like, the text is in English. That gets people's attention. My favorite search engine? I mean, I only really use Google. I don't think it has any problems that justify using any other of the others. Sometimes I'll go to Bing, though, and Bing Google, and then use Google. I do use both Bing Translate and Google Translate, though, because for a lot of languages they get very different translations, and sometimes using both Bing and Google Translate, I'm able to kind of get the, like, understand something much better than if I'd only used one. Like, in general, I have to, like, I know a lot of speedrunners who are Japanese, and they always tweet in Japanese, and I sometimes want to know what they're talking about. And I just plug it into both and hope I get something comprehensible out of one of them. I don't know. I wish I could read some Japanese, honestly. It's, like, really hard to learn Japanese from this point for me. Like, to learn a language at my age in general is going to be a lot more difficult than if I had learned it when I was younger. It's doable, but, like, I'll never know it as well as if I'd learned it. Like, preteen years. Like, I wish they taught you languages that early. Like, it's actually so bad that they tried it. They don't try to, at least in my state, they didn't try to teach us, like, there were no foreign language courses offered at all until middle school. And, like, how old would I have been at that point? Like, I don't even know. I would have been at least a teenager, right? At that point? I really don't know how old I would have been in middle school. I don't remember. It's something they should have been doing in elementary school. Hello? So slow, why did that not work? I'm very confused. I hate that strat. Have a good night, Poke. It is proven science that if you try to learn a language when you're older, you will be less successful and never know it as well as if you've learned it when you were young. They call it the critical period for language acquisition. That is a thing. And it's generally like pre-16, but like 12 or younger is I think the best. I forget the exact window. I went way too wide. Oh, and I just barely missed the grotto. This grotto has been memeing on me, dude. Am I too high? I'm not. Alright, well at least I have a run. Not a perfect run, but it's okay. Thanks, Uter. I'm pretty proud of my Mega Side Hops. I love it when I lose a bomb shoe to my Mega Side Hops. Middle school would be 10, 11-ish. If that's the case, then they're like right at the end of the window to learn a language. They really should be starting in elementary school. Like, the latest you should be starting learning a language, ideally. Especially if you're gonna learn it over several years, is like when you're like 7 or 8. I really don't think you want to start that much later. You can start later, but you need to actually, like, do it. Like, you can't learn it over the course of many, many years, I think. I don't know. I took a class on this, actually, my freshman year of college. Just as, to fulfill a gen ed, but it ended up being pretty interesting. I really hope I did not pull that bomb too early. I think I'm fine. Whoa, that has never happened before. Didn't really mess up my movement, but I've never seen that. Okay, lily pads. Alright. My bomb count is fine as long as I don't mess up. I think I have like an extra or two. I think I have one extra? I think I have one. I really don't want it to come to that though. This run is unlikely to die before Pirate's Fortress. There's like nowhere I could really kill it before Pirate's Fortress. Everything until Pirate's Fortress is really easy. So it's not gonna die for at least like 8 more minutes, I guess. I can lose time in that span, but it shouldn't die. This is a good segment. Oh my god. Why am I so bad at playing songs? I'm doing frame-perfect glitches all over the place. I've like routed my menuing down to the exact, and then I cannot play a simple song on the ocarina. It's something anybody can do. Any tips for people who want to start speedrunning? You should start playing the game. Like, right now. There are so many people who just never get into speedrunning because they don't start. Like, I think the hardest part is just starting. Like, even if you don't have a clear direction you want to go yet, like, you should start. Just messing with the game, having fun with it. Like, you're gonna want to eventually, when you learn it, like, YouTube tutorials, any resources the community has made available, they're all there. But you actually do need to play the game. And I don't know, a lot of people have trouble doing that. Like, they don't just start playing, they don't start messing around, trying things. Like, mess around with glitches. You don't need to learn the route right now. Like, before I started speedrunning this game, I was just messing around with glitches. I never actually learned a route until, like, months later. Like, I think I just, when I first started playing this game again, I was just, like, messing around with ISG and hovering for, like, the longest time. And it was one of my favorite games, that's why. I have a lot of other favorite games, but this is like the one that seemed most appealing to me as a speedrun, because one of my other favorite games is Xenoblade Chronicles. And if you've ever seen a speedrun of that, it is not the most appealing speedrun. It's a lot of running around and not actually fighting anything. That should be enough. I'd be extremely surprised if that is not enough. Ah, bad. So I have 7 bombs right now. I believe... How many more do I need? I need 6 more, so I still have 1 extra. Some of my other favorite games are going to be anything Pokemon related, pretty much. Obviously Xenoblade, some of the other 3D and 2D Zeldas. I really like Zelda, I really like Pokemon, I really like Xenoblade. I really like Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem is also one of my favorite series. I really like Portal 2. Portal 2 is actually a big one. Sacred Stones is pretty good. Is this a 34? 34 is pretty good. I think I got it. And very late 34. Still a good time though. 34 is a really nice Zora Mass time in general. It's one I should be getting every run though, to be honest. I just barely got it. I should play a Pokemon. I haven't played a lot of the older Pokemons in a long time. I should replay. This is okay. I have to fix it. That super swim was mediocre. I accidentally cut some of my speed midway through. Thanks, Apple. I have 1 extra bomb. Hopefully I don't need it. Ideally, I do not. Really? Are you serious? Come on, go. Oh my god. I've never actually played a Kingdom Hearts game. I have several people who really, really want me to, and I think I'm going to at some point. I have a PS3 at home. I could get, like, the remake of Kingdom Hearts 2. I really should try one. Because I do like that kind of game. I think I would enjoy it. I've seen some speedruns. And the gameplay looks fun. Dude, Zant, thank you so much for subscribing. Oh my god, Zant, how are you? Why is the clan active? He shouldn't be. That's weird. And then I missed. Oh my god. I should have saved like 10 seconds on this segment. I think I'm gonna save 5 at best. Hey, Again Vector. Thank you very much. I see it, Zant. You might have to refresh chat to see it. That was an awkward camera angle. I can still save another 13 if I have a good Pirate's Fortress. I can actually save more than that. I can save like 15 to 18. I think 18 actually is like accurate. How much I could really been saved. Any% actually been going very well, Zant. Every run I've done today has made it to the end on PB pace, and then I just failed one thing. Due to like rust or sloppy, you know. I feel like I'm gonna be PBing any run now, to be honest. I would not be surprised. I mean, my PB is bad that I do not need, like, my PB is bad enough that I do not need good luck to PB, actually. Like, I could get bad luck and that would make the PB worse, but I can get a PB without good luck. I've talked to Enat before, and I think we're on friendly terms, but I don't know if I could really call him a friend. I don't talk to him that much. He's fairly reserved. Like, we're friendly, but we're not, like, you know, friends. Getting single hits! There's also one from dead! Ugh. That pirate fight. Enab is also just extremely busy lately. I don't actually know how much really talks with other people in the community at this point. Okay, I'm saving time. I'm actually golding it with a bad pirate fight. If only I'd had a good pirate fight, man, that could have been a really good gold. I guess. Whatever. Not a good gold. When I get a good pirate fight, perhaps. Alright, Alright, stick bottle is on C down, do not equip over it. Equip over it in Pinnacle Rock. What do you mean, the ramp to the fortress, Toddler? I don't know how I would have lost time on the... I'm not even sure what you're referring to with the ramp to the fortress. I don't know what that means. You delete the normal timer? You keep just the detailed timer if you want just the detailed timer? And you delete the normal timer? Like, I don't... That's also true, Sample? It's not a good gold. I know it's not a good gold Sample, but it's still a decent fortress overall. Alright, stick bottle is on C down. I will catch 2 eggs, and then I will equip over it. That's part of the hookshot split, though, Toddler, not the Pirate's Fortress split, because that's before the hookshot. So that time was lost in the hookshot split. I was more remarking on the Pirate's Fortress segment. And thank you very much, Kron. Appreciate it, sir. No, there's a... MM3D is a very broken game. It's got a lot of glitches. A lot of them are different from this game, too. MM3D is a completely different run from this game. The shape of the run is, like, entirely different. They're not even comparable. You don't do any of what I'm doing right now at all anywhere in MM3D. You're able to skip it with a wrong warp. Like, none of this egg stuff, you don't need it. In MM3D, you can wrong warp right into Georg's room. You can wrong warp right into Georg's room, you can wrong warp right into Goat's rooms, you wrong warp to the top of Stone Tower, but I think still have to clear Stone Tower, and I believe you go to Woodfall normally. I honestly do not remember, gents. It's been a long time since I've seen an MM3D run. The only person who was running it was Ben, and I missed most of his runs. I know the early game is a little bit slow. You can't... there's a lot of setup, initially. There's no wrong soaring, so there's a lot more manual movement to places. It both waste like an hour. Not actually. take those. Thank you.
One extra pause. I equipped over the wrong thing! I'm so dumb.
I'm not saving any time in this segment. There is a strat to avoid the bad RNG, but I didn't actually think he was going to run into me. He went off to the left, and I thought I was fine. Also, Nobu. Not okay. Alright, so I went for PCS, didn't pay off. Bad RNG with the fairy, and honestly I didn't see it coming. There is a way that you can avoid that happening to you. If you think you're gonna get bad RNG, this is a strat Phil actually came up with, you can pull Ocarina, and the fairy will just pass right through you. But because I didn't see the fairy coming towards me, I didn't think I was going to get bad RNG. So I didn't. You still have to, like, have a reason to believe that you're gonna need to do that, you know? And I didn't think I needed to. So without a reason to do it, I didn't. The hardest dungeon at any percent is Snowhead. Yeah, the Ocarina strat's kind of slow, but it's still faster than getting bad RNG. But it's a way to kind of recoup, I guess. Like, instead of just accepting the bad RNG, don't lose as much time. I do believe Snowhead is the hardest dungeon in this category. For me, personally, Snowhead is the hardest. I hate this angle. Fine. Gotcha sample? Yeah, I don't know. Snowhead for me is definitely the worst. I think most people are like always going to be between Snowhead and STT, obviously, because you don't do much in either Great Bay Temple or Woodfall. You do a little bit more in Woodfall, and I guess the boss does get pretty difficult. It's not the most difficult thing ever. Alright, I'm losing a lot of time here. Because bad RNG from the fairy. Unfortunately. Dang boo. Maybe like 15 seconds ahead now. Oh boy, lots of time save here. That sucks. Like, nothing was bad about that split except PCS, and because I went for PCS, I lose over 20 seconds. There was also a bad equip. So there's one bad equip, and then the rest of that is like PCS. That's so bad. I don't like PCS, dude. Whatever. Still ahead, still on good pace, I guess. I'm still on 125 pace, easily. Dang, I was ahead of Anna up until that. Ridiculous. I lost a solid 30 seconds on that segment. Oh, man. Actually, does Enoch do PCS? I assume he does. Georg segments like that aren't really possible without it, I think. I'm fine. Like, I'm better at PB with this run, man. This run is, like, past the point. Like, every single run I've been on today has been kind of like this at this point. So one of them was better, one of them was worse. This is, like, kind of a middling one at this point. One of them was close to a 50, honestly, I think. PCS in that context, Colthan, stands for Pirate Cutscene Skip. In a context where, like, you're seeing me stab my sword a lot, it's Power Crouch Stab. PCS in this context is Pirate Cutscene Skip. It has a very bad name. That is the best Sonata I will ever play. You're never gonna see me play Sonata that well ever again. That's it for me. It only goes down from there. No, that was not frame perfect. My favorite category for this game is 100%. Second favorite at the moment is any percent glitchless. Am I on top of the chest? I'm not usually this far forward. I hope I'm not. I'll be very sad. Ah, I knew it, dude! Hey, Taryn! How are you? I'm saving time, at least. Nah, Protractor. This run got bad RNG at PCS and lost 30 seconds at Georg as a result. Also, I'm down a Chew, so I have to do old boy strats for this. At least I know them. One more. Slow. To be tearing through this dungeon. Oh my god, Zant. What did I do to deserve that? Hey, Dark Ninja. Alright. The BK skip method I did was slower. And I got second slash Ocarina Dive. Oh, and I just had to completely over buffer the BK skip. I'm surprised I still saved 2, to be honest. Alright, what kind of wind am I in store for today? Hopefully first. PB has second, so there's some room here for error. I won't lose any time if I get second again, really. As long as the rest is similar. It should be. The rest should be similar. A task with this route? I don't know. Probably a low 120. Maybe even sub 120. Or, well, Fox's task basically is this route. It actually is, so I don't... It's gonna be really low, to be honest. It's gonna be way below 120. I forgot, Fox is actually working on a task of this route. It is still near completion. Alright, come on, little bye skip. Nothing too bad. Ooh, barely got off that bomb throw. And arrows, nice. Good RNG. Alright, so now all I need is wind. Give me an optimal, an ideal wind here. That should work. TAS means tool-assisted speedrun. someone goes through on an emulator with slow down, frame advanced save states to put together an ideal run, an optimal run, because they can just keep retrying and redoing and optimizing every little thing. A TAS is really cool. Like, you don't look at the TAS for this game. The TAS for this game is really out of date, really old. There's a new one being made, but like, look up some TASes for some other games, and you will get the general idea. Really caught here? Are you serious? Look up Kirby Canvas Curse TAS and look for like a TAS that's like only a month or two old. It's only a few months old. Then there's a new Kirby Canvas Curse TAS, and honestly, it's incredible. It's really cool to watch. It does a glitch that you're never gonna see in any RTA run ever. Alright, kind of a bad lullaby skip. But still first try wind. So I still save a little. Really? Still got it. Okay, no bombs, but got more arrows, so I'm completely set on arrows. Don't need any more. I don't need any more bombs either, as long as I don't make any mistakes. Don't need those arrows, skip them. Oh yeah, the Wind Waker TAS, dude, that one's really good. Yeah, if you've never seen any TASes, go like look some up. They're really good to watch if you've never seen the type of stuff that can be done in a TAS. Hey, Fox! Losing a few seconds here. My PB had a very nice fire arrow segment. My gold is actually fairly good. It's gonna take some work to beat that one, I think. Like, I mean it's actually. I'm pretty proud of it. That's gonna miss! I suck, dude. That should hit. That was really slow. I was referencing a Kirby Canvas Curse TAS. It's a fairly new TAS, and it's a really good one. Good watch. Okay. I'm gonna not save any time in this segment. I had 11 to save. I don't think I'm getting any of it, because I have to sub in a bomb hover here. Also, my bomb count is perfect. I can't make a mistake with this boss key skip. It runs over. Okay, good. Good. Nice stalactite, dude. That is the one thing that I'm okay. It has a horrible, horrible hitbox. Oh, man. Still saved 4. Could have been better. 30 seconds ahead, going into Stone Tower. Can I keep the lead? Can I build the lead? Because I can save another 40-50 from this point onward. Although 20 of that is Majora. Not guaranteed. But 30 of it I should get. 30 of it I should absolutely get. If the run is any good. Yeah, if you have any questions, Pika fan, feel free to ask. I can definitely do my best to answer you. Skathy, the answer is no, unless it's yes. On the chest. The answer is no, Skathy. Good, I took damage from him. He dropped bombs. That could not have gone any better. Okay, cool. You super swim by alternating the B and A button at a certain speed. After you enter the water with speed. You need to already be entering the water with a certain amount of speed, and then you can preserve it by constantly switching between sinking and surfacing. Again, good. Don't hit me again. Good. You need to have hookshot in hand for weird shots. It needs to already be in Link's hand. You just roll late, which is oh my god, this bomb might actually kill me. Oh, it got me. Freaking suck, dude. Run's over. Run's actually over because I didn't get quick death warp. I got slow death warp. And still rainbowed. That rainbow sucks. This is my third run like this today, Pope, and the other two, I think both died in Stone Tower. Like, I had a run that was actually on this exact pace at this point. The run before this one. The run before this one was 30 seconds ahead entering Stone Tower, or Inverted Stone Tower Temple. And then I failed the recoil flip to Igor Bridge twice, and then I proceeded to practice the recoil flip to Igor Bridge and got it 20 times in a row. So let's see if I fail that again. It's not nice, Sample. You're excused, game? It is by about 1 second, Sausage. I'm just really bad at it. Doing it inside. Wow, really slow. That nearly rainbowed. That's a bad rainbow. There were 2 extra pauses on that weird shot. I would have rainbowed by about 3 seconds if I had done that weird shot correctly, without the extra pauses. Mediocre Blue. He just gave me a really long cycle and I managed to do it. Oh yeah, the camera thing in Updraft Room, because I like targeted too early and then held the direction that like shifted the camera away. I know how to avoid that, I just didn't do it. That shit. This light arrow. It is extremely important that I hit this light arrow right now that I just missed 2. This is gonna be a very bad twin bolt if I don't. It's already bad, even if I hit it. Okay, he is 4 shots from dead. If I don't kill him this cycle, like, I'm already not gonna save time here. If I don't kill him this cycle, I'm losing time. 1. 2, 3. Oh my god, he's 1 from death. I'm losing a lot of time here. Bad twin mold. I'm losing like 15! I'm losing more, I'm losing 12. Or more. 125 is really hard now because of that. $125 is very hard now. I need first try bombs and a very good Majora if I want a 125. After that really, really bad twin mold. That is unfortunate. Like, realistically, actually, if I want to PB, I might need, like, double bomb drop. I might need double bomb drop so I can do the super slide in Termina Field. is definitely dead. PB is not. PB's probably dead. Yay! I need a good majority PB! Because I didn't get bombs! Fantastic, dude. This game really actually despises me today. This is my third run on like this exact pace today, and I lose it near the end. And Twin Mold was all my fault, but that I still was on pace to PB by a decent amount. But now, like, it is in question whether or not I even PB because of that RNG. And that's just ridiculous. Well, now I cannot PB, problem. I don't even know, dude. Whatever. Thank you for the 1,000 bits, though, Booze Lord. Appreciate it. I hope I PB. That Oath to Order playing was a little bit subpar. I don't think I'm gonna PB. I might, but I don't think I'm going to. If I do, it's gonna be like by a second. It requires such a good this one. Oh, that is unfortunate. I got really bad bomb luck. I really hate that about this category. I should have still potentially PB'd by like 20, 25, maybe even 30 seconds without that bomb luck. If I'd gotten first try bombs, I would have been on pace to PB by 20, 25. Now it is in question if I PB at all. I don't know, man. Do I do another one after this one? I might not. I really should just PB, but like, the last one died to something stupid, and then this one died to RNG. Like, I lost the 125 to myself, but I lost the PB to RNG. And then, even if I hadn't lost the 125 to myself at Twin Mold, I would have lost it to the RNG if I got that same RNG, regardless. Entering the Twin Mold fight was only a minute behind world record with a terrible run, and now I'm 2 minutes behind world record due to the Twin Mold fight and the bad RNG. don't think I can do another one after this one. I really can't. I have to be up early tomorrow. I have a long day ahead of me tomorrow. I really can't. It would not be a smart idea. We'll see. I have an exam to go to at 10 in the morning. It's nearly 1 in the morning now. This category sucks! Oh, man. Let's see what happens at Majora. Alright, I'm already full magic. Do I have arrows? I can skip the arrow and magic drops if I have both. Okay, I do. Oh man, dude! I should have had the 125 several times over today. I'm not going to upload this run to YouTube unless it PBs. Even if it PBs, I might not upload it to YouTube. To be honest. I should hit. I'm at the right distance. It's nearly at the right distance. I usually upload all my best times to YouTube. So all my best times for other categories are there, but this one is unlikely it's a best time unless I get the God RNG during the Incarnation fight, which is not in the player's favor. May I add? You can't actually get to the final boss unless you have the boss remains. Alright, if he runs into me, there's a chance. If he does not, it's immediately over. Is there a chance with this? Wait a minute. This fight takes like 11, 12 seconds, I think. This fight would need to start at like slightly before 126.20. I think it's going to. Okay, maybe I have a chance. Wow, I PB'd. It is faster to break your stick, Eigen. I just misjudged the distance. This run sucks. Let's do another one.